I feel like I was just really in it from the first moment. Like, I think the group aspects were a part of it, and I feel like I got a lot out of the therapy, sessions as well. And really, I feel really grateful that I was just very tuned into what I was there to work on and really tuned into my own experience. Because I think I can be a person who is just really distracted easily by other people. A lot of joyful connection and really healing like experiences interpersonally with people, and then also deep, intense like inner work that ultimately though built that feeling of like contentment and playfulness and lightness. I have been sort of making this connection over a long period of time, but I think the retreat really solidified for me this really like welcoming home of my very like playful, weird kid self. There was a lot of grief coming up over why that part of me was so shut down and ostracized and hurt. And so therefore like hid away for a long time. And also I think there was this like embodiment of her in a way that I haven't been able to access in any other type of therapy really. So I felt like I could really pull that in and touch that. It was really helpful to not do much verbal processing because I am so in my head all the time. And so I think being in a space where we got to experience so many things and really didn't talk about what happened to us, like, oh, and now we're making meaning of this thing that we just did, was actually really helpful in keeping with the experience, like the feelings of the experience. The partner work was really powerful. Like every time, I think, whoever I was paired across from, we had like very cool, intense, interesting things play out. The session on conflict was really illuminating for me because I wasn't necessarily I'm not holding a partner or partners in mind in that moment. And I'm still playing out like, this is how I embody the way this feels, and then getting the reflection back from my partner about how it felt in his body was very sort of validating in a sad way. I was like, yeah, okay, you think you're doing all this over here, and then this is how the person is actually receiving it. And I think one other thing that stood out was just how simple we are in many ways. Like we don't really need a lot to have like really transformative experiences, or what we need in moments of crisis or distress or these different things is very simple. Yeah, I remember my first pair interaction where I was sort of playing out this like child self, and I was sort of throwing a tantrum, and they like pretty quickly offered me a hug, and then I just like took the hug and it felt really nice, and then we went off and played and climbed a tree, and it was just like so simple. Inherently, it's not always that simple, but it's like, oh, that's all I ever needed, right? It was just this like, it's okay to feel your feeling. Here's a little comfort. Do you want to play? Like, let's go play. Mm-hmm. And then the other one that stands out is when I was paired with Cassie and we were doing the like hand pushing experience. And I remember the first time when I was pushing against her, the surge of what was coming up was so intense. And then the second two times it was like, I'm good. Like, it's fun, but now I'm like, fine. I just got to feel this really intense thing that felt, scary from what we're taught about, like embodying aggression. Not actually scary though. And I was like, so it's just so simple. Like, if you just feel it. I was coming out of my last partnership probably with the lowest confidence I've ever had, which is pretty unusual for me. Yeah, just I feel like I really lost access to some of my worth. And the whole time in the retreat, sort of getting to embody like people's reactions to me was like a shot of confidence. It just was like this reminder for me that I like being around people and they like being around me. And so I came out of the retreat with like so much confidence and so much more like embodied. Like, I'm getting attention from everywhere, and I'm just like, what is happening? Like, I just feel like I must be exuding this energy, which is fun. That was not expected and was lovely. I am too busy all the time. That has been a problem my whole life. And so I have tried to find these ways of being really intentional about carving out spaciousness within my busy life. I'm really bad at being somebody who multitasks at stoplights. Like I'm not driving on my phone, like with my pedal on my foot on the pedal, but I'm like at a stoplight and then I'm like answering emails, answering texts, calling somebody, like, you know, just so inundated. And I have stopped doing that. I'm like really trying hard to make any time I'm in the car driving, A, safer, and B, like where I'm in my body and I'm listening to music and I'm just in a flow state. And it really has made a difference. I think I've noticed, just like in general, a little more spaciousness. Like I've noticed a couple of times embodying like the way I moved in my higher self in some of the sessions with you, and like what that movement can call in for me in moments where I need to or want to access that. And then the nervous system one where we did the like slowed down to halftime or even slow motion, like feel the thing, but feel it in that really like slowed down full body nervous system way, and then kind of come out and do the opposite. That I've used a number of times, like as a tool to keep the nervous system like springy and flexible, and it's been really helpful. You and Dedeker and Avery really created a space that is hard to do and rare. I mean, and I think I have some judgment as a therapist just not about other therapists. Like it, you know, comes in certainly, but I was just like very, very impressed with what you were able to create and how you were able to do it. What you facilitated, allowing for a group of people to like feel so held and seen and cared for 3 days or however long it was. That's my favorite thing.
Thanks.
Yeah.